Okay, so now we're going to go through the zodiac factors, tropical factors, just quickly. There's 8 factors, 8 basic factors in determining the meanings of the tropical signs of the zodiac. First one, daylight's either increasing or nighttime's increasing. From December 21st, the light is ascending. From the birth of the light, the child of light at the solstice, or a few days later, to the resurrection at Easter, to the ascension of the light at the longest day. Of course, most Christians go to hell after that, because they got after the light. They got up to the peak of light. Where's it going after that? Oh my goodness. It's going to the other way. But some of the different religions have their calendars placed, the holidays are based in certain places that really represent astrology very well. And in the Jewish community, you have a lot of holidays. We don't have the strongest holidays with Thanksgiving, give thanks. Okay? We don't have the strongest holidays. Christians don't have it on the darkness increasing. But you got Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. You got a whole bunch of them coming in that are about the team spirit. So when daylight's increasing, we're all doing things. We're being more active. We're doing our own things more, and becoming more and more individually active. Springtime, we're doing your own thing. So are Capricorns being independent? Well, they're responsible, but they're going to be more free. They're going to get their freedom one day. Aquarians, one day I'll know this. I know I'll get there. I believe I'll get there one day. If I have to get there, Aries said, drop it. I'm just doing it. Taurus says, I'm doing it, but I'm getting paid for it. If you I do it, I'm getting paid, and I'm talking about it. Who's paying me the most? You got a different player, so it's extended. But the minute the summer starts, the nighttime starts increasing. And you have to build up a responsibility. Winter's coming. So it's true. It's just the beginning of summer. Crops are growing, things are happening, but that implies there's going to be weeds have to be taken out. A harvest is going to have to make. It's going to determine how the fall's going. So there's this concern of watching how much time we have left to get to the winter, and how much food we have, what our life's going to be like, what we've built up. So there's a different thing of pushing out on the daylight increasing and having to measure how much time we get left. What's happening with the nighttime, with the darkness increasing? So that's the first category of tropical thinking. It's not used very much because we use mostly the 4 elements and the 3 the 4 elements and the 3 modes. Mathematical divisions of what? Of the seasons. So initially the seasons inspired the mathematics, but it wasn't very long before the mathematics was determining, because the mathematics of your nature has to go this way. So second one is half the year daylight is greater, spring and summer. Half the year nighttime is greater, fall and winter. Is there a difference between a fall or wintry person or a spring and summery person? Right from the beginning, you have a baby in the summer, you have a Gemini baby, you put it in the backyard, what's its diaper or whatever, just leave it there. It doesn't matter, it's outside, it doesn't matter. You have a Capricorn baby, every little barp, every little thing is going to smell in the house. You're going to take care of it right away. There's going to be a system to deal with it now. That's different rules to come into. It's a different playing field. Just survival is more difficult in the winter. It requires team effort, it requires group endeavor. So the fall and winter signs are the social, involved, responsible signs. Let's work together. Our individuality, put it aside, let's get some things together to survive the winter. You put up with all sorts of things to get through the winter that you would never put up with in the summer. So when you get to spring and summer, you got the people doing their own thing. The I, me people. They're into freedom. You ever try to get a Gemini to be responsive? Geminis can be responsive when they decide to. Even Leos can be responsible, but they got to lead. And Virgos have their system. So you have, but it's still, the focus is on I to we, freedom and responsibility, the light and the darkness. This is a natural connection. Before you add any numbers, any concepts, it just has that balance. So, and there's 360 degrees. Each degree has a different shade of light and darkness, different balance of this around the year. So this goes to the 4 seasons. Winter, daylight is increasing, darkness is greater. There's nights, I'm going to be more free, but I have to take care of this first. I got to talk to so-and-so, I got to take care of this first, I got to buy the insurance, then I'll get freedom 55. You don't have to put up with this now. You have the winter time, action is responsible. If you don't, you're going to get killed. It's cold out there. It's going to take a bit more effort. When you get to the Spring is daylight is increasing and daylight is greater than nighttime. It's, I'm free, I'm independent, and I want more. I'm taking more. That's Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. But what about your friends? What about everyone else? Well, they can deal with it. They can have it. I'm just doing it. And thank goodness somebody does. But then you have the summer when the daylight's still greater, but the nighttime's increasing. You have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, that beginning of responsibility. I want to have a home. I want to have security. I'm doing this, but I want to have a place to come to. I want to have kids. I've got to take care of kids. You got kids. You got the home. You got kids. You got to work for it. So you got the summer signs. Let's just go play. Oh, geez, I'm behind on this. So you got that sort of beginning to be responsible, but on my terms. Half. The summer. So the caterpillar and the ant are the good Leo, Virgo story. The caterpillar, just, the world loves me, living there, running around, playing, and the ant's working, busy bee. We're working. You'll see, come the winter time, you won't have anything. You'll see. Then the winter time, that's the Walt Disney stuff, right? Like, winter time comes along, you see this freezing grasshopper, and you see the ants nice and warm in their place. And they say, we told you so. So, but this nighttime increases. By the time you get to fall, nighttime is increasing, nighttime is greater. Being together and being part of a team or being a group or being responsible is more important than being all on one's own. They left me. What am I going to do? They left me. She should die. It's just a deal. Left me. There's got to be 5 other people. Who do I know? You got different elements. So just the seasons have this relationship of light and dark. You mix the first 2 categories, so you get the next 4. If you were to take it to the next point, you have a light and a dark half of each season. The light half of spring, the light half of spring is very different than the dark half of spring. Dark half of spring is more wet, more darker. Like the light half of spring, everything's blossoming. It's really different. So this divides the fixed signs. And the first half of fixed sign is the light is going to be lighter. They're going to be light or dark half, and you can see the difference between the 2 halves of the fixed signs. Anyways, this is tropical stuff, but up to there, it's not really what most people use. Rudyard used it. Jones used it. That's kind of the tradition I came through, coming into astrology, the humanistic, into the psychology into it, but it was based on the nature. It's somewhat changed, morphed a little bit now. But here I just have the color. I put the color in because you have the light colors where the daylight is greater, the dark colors where the nighttime is greater. When the daylight's increasing, starting dark, coming light, light going dark. So it just represents the zodiac, easier to see. So that's the tropical zodiac. There's the sidereal divisions. There's the constellations. The fire signs are the primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. Aries, Leo, Sag. The air signs are the secondary colors, which are green, orange, and purple. So you have Gemini, orange, Libra, green, Aquarius, purple. And then the feminine, but first, and the feminine signs are just the mix: red, orange, orange, yellow, yellow, green. They're the 6 other